A lot of places lay claim to the title Gateway to Adventure, but few places really live up to that title better than El Calafate. We arrived in town by bus from Torres del Paine in Chile and immediately set out to explore and fell in love with the place right off the bat. So Calafate is a super cool little town, full of neat little shops, cool cafes. It's got a great vibe to it, very outdoorsy, which I guess, we are in Patagonia. It's a really cool little town though, one of my favorites so far.
Once a quaint little Patagonian outpost, Calafate is today a major tourist hub, which comes with both positives and negatives, but one big positive, creature comforts. Case in point, the Hotel Costa Ica, a very cool, very modern, and very comfy spot where we spent our first night in Calafate and got caught up on some much-needed rest. Good thing, too, because we had another great adventure coming our way. Calafate is the glacier capital of Argentina, and this is a big, beautiful reason why, the Perito Moreno Glacier. And like thousands of people every year, we came here to conquer it.
We're going to the Perito Moreno Glacier, and we're going to trek. The ride to the park took about an hour and a half through the stunning Patagonian landscape. And once we got there, we were immediately transferred onto a waiting boat, and the adventure began. So we're taking a 20-minute boat ride to the glacier. And then we're going to put crampons on and trek the glacier. That sounds like a pretty cool day to me. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I can handle it.
And just moments after we took off, the glacier came into view. And it is without a doubt a spectacular sight.
When we got to the other side of the lake, we all got off the boats, and the guides gathered everybody up for a quick but informative presentation about the glacier.
And there are more than 300 glaciers in this area, in the southern Patagonian icefield.
And then the real fun began. Uh-oh, time to get fitted for our crampons.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Very good.
We got big feet, little feet.
Very good.
The guides outfitted everybody with crampons, which definitely took a little getting used to at first, but before we knew it, we were walking around on them like pros and about to take a big step into our personal record book. About to take our first steps ever on a glacier.
Okay, here we go, ready?
Go to the head.
Woo!
Careful.
I didn't make that look graceful, did I? Okay, here it goes, ready? Woo!
And just like that, we'd walked right into a whole new world.
How awesome is this?
Cool.
We spent a couple hours on the glacier, trekking up and down the trails, through giant crevasses.
The reason why for walking on...
Learning about the glacier from the guides.
I'm about to fill this with water from the glacier.
And stopping for a drink of some of the oldest, coldest, purest water on Earth.
It's like the best water ever.
It was an absolutely amazing experience, capped off at the end by a, no pun intended, very cool surprise. Yep, that's a bar on a glacier with whiskey and ice from the glacier.
Cheers.
And it was a fun fitting into an awesome afternoon.
This is an excellent reward after a couple hours hiking on the glacier. Whiskey and glacial ice. Cheers.
Afterward, we wanted to stay in the area and unwind for a few days. We quickly found out there's no better place to do that than the Estancia El Galpon. Located on the wide open plains between the glacier and Calafate, it's an authentic Patagonian sheep ranch that dates back to the early days of settlement in this area.
So look the mouth.
And it's clear they're not only proud of that history and heritage, they work hard every day to keep it alive.
Propose is to show you the typical activities here and the typical farm from the Patagonia Austral.
So from the fields outside to inside here at the shearing shed, the focus is all on authenticity and showing and preserving this traditional way of life that's existed here for 100 years. So we've been outside, we've seen the dogs at work, now we're going to come in and watch the sheep actually get shorn and learn more about the wool. Fun.
So yeah, a stay here is more than just room and board. It's a fascinating introduction to the way things used to be here.
The people who worked here in 1912 made the base of the wool and put it in the carriage.
And it's absolutely worth checking out. But the best part, without a doubt, was our room. Quiet, cozy, and just full of old-world Patagonian charm. And it was the perfect place to relax, share a bottle of wine, and toast another amazing adventure in Patagonia.